Raider Nation, what's good? Buckle up, because we're diving into the wildest twist of the Las Vegas Raiders 2025 offseason. Picture this. A scorching afternoon at OTAs in Henderson, Nevada, and something happens at his jaws dropping across the silver and black faithful. A player we thought was fighting to reclaim his spot roars back, and a new offensive spark is igniting right before our eyes. Are we witnessing the birth of a playoff contender? Today, we're breaking down the latest Las Vegas Raiders news that's got everyone buzzing, from a defensive stars comeback to a tight end duo ready to dominate, and a rookie who could flip our secondary script. There's a lot to unpack. Can these moves propel our Raiders back to the postseason in 2025? Let's dive into 8 game-changing moments that could define our season. Stick around and let me know your thoughts in the comments. First up, let's talk about Malcolm Koonce, our edge-rushing beast who's turning heads at OTAs. Last season, Koonce was a force, racking up 8 sacks and 17 QB hits, second only to Max Crosby on the team. Rumors swirled about an injury slowing him down, but recent reports show he's healthy and explosive, ready to prove his one-year deal was a steal. If Koonce stays locked in, our D-line could be an absolute nightmare for opponents. So, Raider Nation, what's the vibe? Can Koonce and Crosby make quarterbacks sweat every snap? With new head coach Pete Carroll's defensive genius, this could be the year our pass rush goes from great to legendary. Drop your predictions below. Let's see who's got the boldest take. The offense is where things get spicy. Brock Bowers, our 2024 first-round pick, is already a superstar. Pro Football Focus gave him an 85.1 grade, and he led all tight ends with 1,094 receiving yards as a rookie. That's right, this kid broke records and earned first-team All-Pro honors in his first year. With Chip Kelly's play calling, Bowers is poised to be a matchup nightmare in 2025. But wait, there's more. Michael Mayer, our 2023 second-rounder, is ready to break out. Mayer had 21 catches for 156 yards in 11 games last season, but with Kelly's scheme, he's set to shine alongside Bowers. Imagine defenses try and cover 2 elite tight ends. Good luck. This duo could force coordinators to rewrite their game plans. What do you think, Raider Nation? Can Bowers and Mayer become the NFL's best tight end tandem? The potential is unreal, but all hinges on how Kelly uses them. Share your hype level in the comments, and let's get this convo rolling. Now, let's flip to the other side of the ball, where our secondary has been a sore spot. In 2024, the Raiders had the NFL's worst PFF coverage grade at 32.0. Ouch! Injuries and inconsistency crushed us, but the front office didn't sit still. They brought in safety Jeremy Chin and cornerback Eric Stokes to shore things up, and both are showing promise in camp. Here's the wild card. Third-round rookie Darian Porter. The 6 feet 3 inches, 195-pound corner from Iowa State ran a blazing 4.3-second 40-yard dash. Analysts like Lance Zierlein call him explosive and instinctive with immediate special teams impact. If Porter polishes his coverage skills, he could lock down the CB2 spot and change our defense's fortunes. Raider Nation, are you buying the Porter hype? Can he be the next Richard Sherman, as Pete Carroll hopes? The kid's got the tools, but he needs reps. Let me know if you think our secondary can finally hold its own. Hit those comments. Back to the offense. Let's talk about the new blood. The Raiders drafted Ashton Jeanty, a dynamic running back, 6th overall in 2025. Jeanty's elite bursts and soft hands make him a perfect fit for Chip Kelly's system. Paired with Bowers, Jacoby Myers, and new additions like Jack Beck, our offense is stacked with playmakers. Geno Smith, reunited with Pete Carroll, is slinging it with precision at OTAs. Posts on X are buzzing about his accuracy when protected, and with a revamped O-line featuring Caleb Rogers and Charles Grant, he might have the pocket he needs. This offense could be a top 10 unit if everything clicks. What's your take, Raider Nation? Is this the year our offense explodes? Jeanty, Bowers, and Myers sound like a dream, but can the line hold up? Drop your thoughts below, and let's debate if this is our breakout season. The defensive side isn't just about Koonce and Porter. Max Crosby, our heart and soul, is still the NFL's most relentless edge rusher. With 14.5 sacks in 2024, he's the anchor of our D-line. Add in new linebackers Devin White and Landon Roberts, and this front seven looks ferocious. But here's the catch. Our secondary needs to step up for the defense to gel. Chin and Stokes bring veteran savvy, but Porter's development is key. If he can translate his athleticism into lockdown coverage, we might finally have a balanced defense that complements our pass rush. Raider Nation, can our defense carry us in 2025? Crosby's a beast, but the secondary's the X factor. Tell me in the comments if you think we're building a top-tier unit or if we're still a work in progress. Let's zoom out to the big picture. The Raiders' 2025 schedule is out, and it's no cakewalk, with the 18th toughest strength of schedule per Warren Sharp. Week 1 kicks off against the Patriots, where Bowers and Janney will get their first shot to shine. Pete Carroll's leadership and John Spytek's roster moves have ESPN calling us the NFL's most improved team. The vibe in Henderson is electric. Fans on X are hyped about our versatility, with Smith's accuracy, Janney's explosiveness, and Bowers' dominance. But every game counts. Can we avoid the 10-game losing streak that tanked 2024? It's all about execution. Raider Nation, are we playoff bound? With Carroll's track record and this revamped roster, the ceiling is high. Drop your win-loss predictions in the comments. Let's see who's calling a deep run. One thing's clear. The Raiders are building something special. From Koonce's resurgence to Bowers and Myers' potential to Porter's upside, this team is loaded with storylines. But the real question is whether we can put it all together. Injuries, consistency, and coaching will decide if we're contenders or pretenders. Chip Kelly's offense will be a game changer, but the O-line needs to protect Smith. On defense, Crosby and Koonce need Porter and the secondary to hold up. Every piece matters, and OTAs are showing us glimpses of what's possible. What's got you most excited, Raider Nation? Is it the offense, the defense, or just a fresh start with Carroll? Hit the comments with your biggest hopes for 2025. I'm reading every single one. All right, Raider Nation, it's time to wrap this up, but the conversation's just getting started. The Las Vegas Raiders are on the cusp of something big. Koonce's comeback, Bowers and Myers' dominance, and Porter's potential could make 2025 our year. But we need you to keep the vibe alive. Like this video, drop your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe for the latest Las Vegas Raiders news. Don't forget to share this with your fellow Raiders fans. Let's get the nation hyped. Are we making the playoffs? Can we shock the NFL? Tell me your boldest predictions below, and I'll catch you in the next video with more updates. Let's go, Raiders!